Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. Today is Thursday. Happy Thursday morning to you. I hope that your morning is starting out right. You saw my morning. I woke up, I came out here and I was laughing. Lauren started the tradition with the elves for my kids, and then they played with them like crazy, so they were so knotted and bald and gross looking by the end of Christmas. I was like, throw those things away. So she had gotten rid of the other elves. I don't know what, they just packed up and left and went away. Well, then we ended up getting, Jensen bought him an elf, and Grandma sent an elf as well. And so Jensen likes, I'm assuming Jensen did that last night. I said, that only seems fitting, not only, but little boy, because the elf is sitting on a toilet. And then I realized that there was chocolate, like the Hershey Kisses, smeared on a piece of toilet paper next to it. That's a boy for you. So I'm like, I gotta move all that because I need to work here today. But so much fun. It makes me smile. I come out and I had to laugh. So today is actually Jensen's real birthday today, so put a little happy birthday below. We had a kind of like, this whole month I told my kids, I said we totally failed on the birthdays. I was like, oh yeah, we make sure we take a day and celebrate before Christmas so they get their birthday. Well, we never got to do Brooklyn's earrings yet because of life and everything happened. It's been postponed till like after Christmas, and then Jensen was supposed to have a little gathering, but we had to put a halt on that, and then he just got his present, but that's it. So I'm like, this is just not gonna work. But tomorrow I have to do some running and errands and pick up all my groceries, and I thought that might be a good day. He wants to go to Subway. The boy loves Subway, so I thought I might take him with me alone and let him go get Subway. Maybe we'll pick up a pack of cupcakes or something that we don't have to make and do a little birthday celebration at night. Just something simple. We did bigger on his gift, so we'll do less on the food and stuff like that. So, but it's good. I was like, that's okay. So today is Thursday. I'm like, what am I gonna do today? Well, we are down to, it's the end of the month. I still have some freezer meals in my freezer. Refrigerator is kind of getting empty, but not a terrible worry. I pick up all of my groceries tomorrow. I placed a humongous order, huge order from Walmart and Sam's Club, so I don't actually have to go into any stores. I might hit the discount store tomorrow because they usually have really fun things for inexpensive. So I'm just gonna see, I might just pop in there and go, oh look, wow, they had strawberries for 50 cents or something, just to get something extra. So I will do that tomorrow, pick up all my groceries. We plan on having family in for the week of Christmas, and it's just going to be a busy time. I want to have lots of good tasty food so I don't have to go out, and so I'm going to pick all that up tomorrow, and I'll show you that tomorrow. So meanwhile, we're kind of at the bottom of the barrel. Not a terrible thing. We have plenty of food, just have to get creative with things. So I was sitting there last night kind of cleaning out my freezers, going through things, and I'm like, let me pull out the stuff that I need to kind of use up, gather, and do today. So today's video is going to be a gather my fragment Thursday, so that way I have enough meals for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And so I'm like, that will be good. And then that way Sunday I'll pick up my food tomorrow, but all of our dinners that I plan will start basically on Monday. So we can have some of the food too. It's not like we can't touch the new groceries, but I'll have meals planned, dinners basically, and then that way Sunday, I don't think I have to worry about Sunday because Grandma's coming in Sunday, so she'll be here late that day. But I don't have to worry about dinners, like feeding a whole bunch of people that day. So we'll just start fresh on Monday with some brand new dinners of things that we buy. So it's gonna be a good day. So today's gather fragments. So I'm gonna gather the things that I have. I'll share what I have in there. I had to laugh. Here's a gift. Okay, so I have our gifts here. I have numbers on them, sure. I don't put my kids' names on their presents because they'll go over and touch them and shake them and be like, I know what this is, it's my gift, blah, blah, blah. Don't touch, don't touch. We did this about 3 years ago. I started doing Christmas songs, or Christmas movies was how we started it on the packages. So each child got a different Christmas movie, like Frosty was Stevens. I remember Stevens because then on Christmas, we put all their piles out, and then I said, okay, I gave the clue to Steven. I said, okay, I think it was the oatmeal line with the, let's call him oatmeal or whatever. No, let's call him Frosty, and then he had to say Frosty, and then that was his pile of gifts that way. So we did that the first year. That was fun when they were little. The next year I think we did cookies. Everybody got a different cookie. Well, this year I was like, I wasn't feeling very creative, but we did numbers. So most of my kids would think, oh, I'm number one because I'm the oldest, or I'm number one because I'm the last one. Well, we didn't do it this way because we have Matthew and we have Paul and we have Grandma. So we did our numbers based on when the most recent they came into our family. So my kids will see this video. Christmas is already posted, so I can share my secret. So only Brooklyn knows the secret because she was my wrapper this year, which was awesome. So she did all the gifts, she wrapped everything for me. I did some with her and so did Autumn a little bit, but she did majority. So every child got a number 1. So the last person to join our family would be Matthew. So he was actually number 1 that way. And then the number 2 would have been Paul. And then number 3 would be Stephen, because he would have been the youngest, right? Did I do that right? I did. So that was our fun way of doing Christmas gifts with numbers. So on Christmas Eve, we will all put these out. Everybody will pick their spot, put a little piece of paper on the ground of where they want to sit. And then when everybody goes to bed, the older ones will put all the presents and divvy them up. We'll show you all that. It's fun. Divvy up all the presents, put them all nice and neat. So when they wake up, it's like, oh, Christmas morning. So it's going to be fun. So this will be coming up here. I know Stephen was like 8 more days until the glorious excitement of opening presents. So kids love it. Kids love excitement, all those fun things that go with Christmas. So it's gonna be a good time. I'm excited. So today I'm like, let me get my food made. So that's done. Tomorrow will be grocery, all the groceries, probably for a good 2 weeks for our household. Definitely 2 weeks. I spent about half my grocery budget. I did spend about half my grocery budget. So that'll be plenty of food for 2 weeks of the month and then some. So it's gonna be a good day. So we're gonna get going. I'm gonna start making food, sharing everything we're gonna do for Gather Your Fragment Thursday. Okay, let's go get our food. I'm gonna wipe out my refrigerators. Remember, I wanted to do this before I went big shopping. So now just wipe everything down. Take a magic eraser, like a lot of packages will, scrape up the side of your refrigerator and leave marks. Magic eraser will remove them real good. I'm just using hot water with my Norwex cloth and wiping everything down, kind of organizing everything, throwing out food that needs to be thrown out, kind of reorganizing things, being all good for tomorrow's groceries to be put in there. And I've got all my stuff out for my Gather My Fragments in there as well. Now, zooming in there. Now the refrigerators are all cleaned out, wiped out, I feel like, okay, that's a good thing. So now we'll be ready for all the food to go inside of there. So it's gonna be breakfast for the kids. you saw my shelf there in the refrigerator. I have just for breakfast foods. There is English muffins. There is English muffins with sausage and egg, like a biscuit, yes. And then there's breakfast burritos. There is a couple bagels with eggs. There's a couple plain ones. And there's even pancakes on a stick, nuggets. So they have plenty of choice in there to choose. I'm gonna make a smoothie here because I have a lot of yogurt homemade and they like smoothies. So I'm gonna put some strawberries, bananas, and then some spinach in there. And they'll drink that up, they love it. Perfect. Breakfast for the kids. Whenever they get up, they can have this with whatever food they choose. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna gather is I'm thinking lunch. There's a couple poor boy subs in there, and there's also some pizza roll-ups. So I'm thinking pizza roll-ups, the 3 poor boy subs, and then I'll have some chicken orzo soup. This I just have to put in a pot with water, let it heat up, and add orzo pasta to it. And then we have like those little rolls. Let me show you Kaiser ones, I think. Kaiser rolls. Now these I bought back in November 11th. So this kind of bag doesn't keep things super great frozen, but I will put them in the air fryer and they'll kind of crisp up that'll be fine. If you need him to like serve as like a bread for something, like family, wrap it in tin foil, or even put it in the oven and like wipe the outside with water. I know it's weird. Put it outside with water, kind of brush it on. Put it in the oven for like 350. It gets crispy on the outside and soft inside. So this will be bread bowls and soup for the week too. For the next couple days. So I'm just gonna put this in a pot with water and then put it on the stove. I'm thinking, my kids have really liked that longer noodles. What are they called? So, let me go get it and show you. This pasta, like we had this whole container the last few weeks. We've eaten all of that. That's what I've had for lunch like pretty much every day. I think I'll add this in there because they do enjoy that. So wait till this boils. All right. Another one, I'm gonna say done. The great thing about the freezer meals is that I don't have to worry about like the soup. You can make it fresh. Like you can just do it with minced onion and some celery and carrots if you want to do that. But now I have it all together. So I basically have chicken bouillon in there, some chicken, onion chopped up. There's a veggie mixture, remember my veggie mixture, and carrots. That's it, and that's in a bag. It's just all together. I don't have to do any of that mess. You can do it fresh right now. That's fine. But having this was real simple to throw on the stove. So now mark that one off. Another one done. I gotta feed Mr. Patches. Patches out there meowing. Let me go feed Patches first. He always, it's funny, Greg was sitting out here the other day and he's like, as soon as Patches hears me, he's out there and he's like, meow, 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 and he wants food because we let him out really early. And then like they go explore the yard and stuff. And so usually about like 6 or 7, he sits at the door and he just meows and meows and meows. And so Greg had gotten up and went down and let everybody out. And he sat down, he's like, and I came over there and he's like, what is that noise? I'm like, it's Patches, he's hungry. And he goes, I've been sitting here for like an hour and haven't heard the cat at all. I'm like, I know, because he knows he's gonna get fed. So let me go give him some food real quick. All right, since it's Gather Fragments Thursday, I'm gathering the fragments. So I made these, remember the chicken chimichangas a long time ago? These are really good. They're made with, what are they made with? Corn tortillas. I was thinking these look like flour. That's interesting, maybe we ran out of corn tortillas. Interesting. Well, anyways, I'm gonna fry them here. That's funny. We must have run out of corn tortillas. That's what it is. I'm like, wow, that's interesting. So these are flour ones. There's a couple corn in here. I'm just gonna put some grapeseed oil in the pan here. I'm just gonna fry them. These are so good. It's gonna be a chicken day. Chicken soup, chicken chimichanga. I got more chicken. Actually, I do have some beef, but chicken mostly. Let's put these on over here with grapeseed oil. All right, while this is going here, it'll take a little bit to fry. I have a whole bag of marinated chicken just with Italian dressing. It's so good, really good, just Italian dressing. So I'm gonna put this on our smoker. I'm gonna go outside and brave it. It's early, I know it's not even breakfast time yet, but I will get this part done, that's the key. So I'm gonna go out right now. We're gonna be a little chilly, I mean, I'm not cold, and then put that on there to, you know, let it cook. But let's go turn it on first. All right, it's definitely frozen. My cover was like frozen. I had to pry it off there. So I need bigger covers because there's such a tight fit. I've ripped them already, ripped the other one. Next year I was gonna get some tape, but it's getting, I mean, it's warming up. The sun's coming out. Greg's car's frozen. Evan's car's got a lot of ice on there, mine does too. A little frozen. So we're gonna let this heat up and then we'll come back out. So just gotta be careful because these steps are slippery and I have fallen on ice before. So all right, let's go back in while that heats because it's chilly. All right, I'm frying my quesadillas here, whatever you want to call them. They probably call them different if they're in flour, right? Let me flip these here. Okay, I'm not the expert fryer yet. Miss Deb, she does a YouTube channel, Deb's Delicious Dishes. She's really great, sweet lady on here. I love it. She lets the light shine and it just makes me smile. And so she does a lot of frying foods like this, and I'm like, I need to try more. So I need to branch out a little bit. I still never made my grits yet. I will soon, so it's all getting there. All right, this is boiling. What you want to do is taste it and see if you got enough chicken stuff in it. Because I just added a bunch of water. Yeah, definitely a little bit too much water. Not too much water, but let me add some bouillon. All right, so the corn tortillas I found did not freeze very well, and so they want to fall apart, but this is so good regardless. The flour ones are fine. They'll be good to eat, so corn one's delicious. I love these, taste like a taquito. I'll use for breakfast today, so let me just keep frying these up. Not a bad day today. It's like feeling a lot cooler. I mean, it's not freezing. You can see your breath, but no, it's actually, it feels like it'll be a nice day today. So Greg said he's going to take Jensen and Steven out today for lunch. I'm like, yes, one less thing Mama has to do. So thankful for that. The boys will have a fun time today. All right, I'm going to go in and finish up dinner. All right, one more thing I was gathering at my fragments for is I found I have pita in the freezer. This was from a long time ago. The date is October. So I left for a while in the freezer. So, I always inspect your stuff after, especially if it's past the date, but it was in the freezer since the day I bought it. So, remember the one time I pulled a piece of cheese and all you guys saw was the mold at the bottom and I didn't because I was like this. So, if you see it, let me know. No, I'm just kidding. It's all good. So, I have feta cheese here. Feta cheese. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on here and just cook it in the oven, bake it, and it'll be crispy. These will be good with some of the chicken tonight for like a gyro or just to have cut up and eat. You can make these at dinner time. I'm going to do them now because I'm getting my food done this morning. We can heat it up later. So I'm going to do real quick is just wipe out my skillet just with a paper towel to get the grease off. That's hot, and then put it away. I'm done with the griddle, which is good, so I'll save this for next time. All right, so I just wiped everything off because it has that, you know, splatters from the grease of the oil. So now I'm gonna mix up one more thing done. Lentil casserole. This is, we haven't made this in a long time. We used to make this like every single week when the older kids were little, but I haven't made it in a long time. So something easy. I'll put the recipe on the screen, throw it in the crock pot or the pressure cooker. Easy, delicious. We serve it plain. You can put ranch on it. You can make it into like a burrito with the tortilla. They like it all around. Oh, look at it. I like it. Look, it looks like you have rain puddles on your face. Pretty spots all over my face. It's a filter. No, it's not. So it's just the sun is blowing here. So I gotta take Jaden real quick. So I gotta take a break. So I had to just wait for a minute and then I'll go back and finish up some food. So I'm gonna go drop her off because she's working today. Yep. I'm gonna go do some food catering for somebody today. So it's gonna be good. Okay, we're gonna go take her. All right, dropped Jaden off and also dropped off. I had Lauren's had that cake stand. She had her cupcake stand with the tree logs and that for her wedding. I was like, what am I gonna do with this? And so she's like, I don't know, Mom, what you wanna do? And I was like, I just give it to Goodwill. Maybe someone will take it. Well, then I thought, hello, Tammy has a catering business. So I just dropped it off to her for her to use. So that's good. So now I'm gonna go head back home. We can finish up our food. All right, home now to get stuff going. So I just turned my pressure cooker back on because I shut it off just in case something happened while I was gone. I've got my pita bread, came out of the oven, it's sitting here. I'm just gonna stack it and put it in a bag. So we're moving along, getting all of our stuff done. So one other thing I'm gonna heat up, I just started boiling a pot of water over here. Remember I have all these meatballs? So for Salisbury steak, so I'm gonna put this in there and just heat it up. This is really simple, easy, it tastes delicious. We can have it over noodles. So that's cooking. I just washed some dishes. So another thing I made, I don't know, months ago, one of my freezer meals, I had to have a ton of pie crust, like a ton of pie crust. So I made like little pasties out of it. So I still have 2 big bags of it. So I'm gonna put that on a cookie sheet that I sprayed. So I'm gonna put those on a cookie sheet here and then put them in the oven, bake them. One I think has beef. I can't tell if the other one is, might be pizza, or maybe they're both beef. We'll find out when they bake, but they were good just to use up those fragments, because I'm trying to use up the stuff in my freezer that has like straggling things that we've had in there for a while. So that's why we're using up a lot of the miscellaneous stuff today. All right, my list is all marked up, so now like I'm finished. I'm just waiting for the things to heat up, like the water to boil, so I can add that and just heat up the meatballs. So I'm gonna wash dishes and just wipe the kitchen down. Okay, so we're getting stuff done. Cupboard's open. The meatball thing is done. The noodles are boiling. I've got the vacuums going on the floor because they need to clean the floor. Actually, my rice is, I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit in the pressure cooker. I'll show you that in a little bit. It's always good to let those rice and lentils kind of sit, let it steam and soak up for a while. But stuff in the oven, I had in 350, but I'm actually gonna put it in 375 because it needs to be a little bit more crisper. So that's cooking. It's good. It's not even, oh, my chicken's outside. I forgot about the chicken. We better go check that. I forgot about my chicken outside here. It's feeling so nice. It was showing like 35, but I mean, you can see my breath. But it does feel nice. So maybe my house is just really hot because of all the stuff I'm cooking. Let's see the chicken, how it's doing. Oh, look at that. This is okay. I need to be smart and take this off now. Is it done? Yes. Break your jam. I'm gonna go a few more. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get my thermometer. Do the thermometer. I'll be right back. All right, got my meat thermometer here. So I'm gonna stick it in my chicken and see what it says. Hopefully, I think it's like 180. It is the chicken. All right, those don't look like done. So we're gonna let those cook a little bit more. Hello, Maxine. Who's out here? He's like, I'm looking for the kitties. Do you see the kitties? Are the kitties out there somewhere? Where's those kitty cats? You're shaking. She's like, it's freezing. It's not freezing. Kind of a good day. All right, so I'm gonna wait on the chicken here. It's still gotta cook for a little bit, so it's okay. We'll let it keep going. I'll go back inside and see if my noodles are done. I hope your day's going well. If it's not, guess what? Tomorrow's another day, isn't it? It is. We have another day tomorrow. If today is not turning out to be perfect, right? Maybe you didn't get up and wake up and feel very good today, but that's okay, because tomorrow you can wake up and feel better, maybe, right? Just resting, taking care of yourself, you know, just getting up and doing something helps when you just don't feel like doing nothing at all, right? That's true. So look in your freezer today, look in your pantry, see if you can gather up some fragments, and let me know below what is your best thing, your favorite thing to gather up and make. Our favorite is probably the haystacks, because that's something just real quick to throw together, and we always have those ingredients on hand. So haystacks with the rice, the taco meat, the refried beans, cheese, lettuce, salsa, and sour cream. Sometimes we don't have lettuce, but we usually have all the rest. I'm actually out of refried beans right now, which is interesting. I have to make some more of those, but we'll do that into the new year. So, all right, let's go in and check on our noodles. Keep cleaning as you go. Less dishes, the better. All right, so food is all done. Actually, I've been working on today's video a little bit, and I'm like, I need to come over here and end it. So let me turn the lights on so you can see. So we had some kids already came out. These turned up. They're fine. Kids ate them. They're like, they taste fine. Texture's good. All good. They just don't look that pretty, but they're like little pocketed sandwiches. So you can just pick them up and eat them. Kind of like a chicken pot pie, you know, but a little crispy. But I had to use those up. So we had that. This is the lentil casserole. This is already, Autumn already dug into that. That's really good. Here's our soup in here. There's noodles and meatballs tonight, and there is chicken. Refrigerator, look at the refrigerator, it's looking bare. I won't after tomorrow, but it's good. So we still, nobody ate the chicken. There's 2 more subs. I ate these. These are so good. Okay, I realized some are refried beans. I was like, why do some look different? Jaden made a couple of refried bean ones, which will be good for her. So I ate the other ones. They were good, the corn ones. I already had those too. These are pita that we'll have. And then look at refrigerator is empty, ready to fill up. Just the rolls are in here. So that's that. All right, so this is it. I'm gonna be done. It's a little bit like 1 o'clock right now. This is my gather my fragment Thursday. So I'm gonna close this video. Greg came and picked up Jensen and took him and Steven out for his birthday today. So they went to Subway. He wanted to go to Subway. So he took him out to Subway and he just got some money from his sister, which is super sweet. So he's gonna go spend his money, I'm sure. Have a good time as little boy does, and then we're gonna go to church tonight. We have church tonight and call it a night. So tomorrow I will be up, and tomorrow is gonna be it's not gonna be once a month, it's gonna be Christmas shopping trip. That's what I call it. Christmas food party, families coming, lots of stuff that we normally never buy, but it'll be a good time of shopping trip. Does that sound like a good word? So I'll bring you along to that tomorrow. So I thank you guys for watching. Let me know your favorite gather your fragment meal that you enjoy having. Put it down in the comment section below. So all right, you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'm going to see you guys again tomorrow with another video. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.